Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Crusader Kings III. We're of course still Emperor Mahmud of Kanem-Bornu. We're going for Mother of us all. We have to convert all of Africa to our religion, and we're doing quite well at that. We have stifled a rebellion, which I'm happy about that. But now we're trying to reconsolidate our power base, recover the troops we lost in both the switch to feudal from tribal and in the succession, neither of which went particularly well for us. For us. There we go. Why am I not recovering my troops? Are my men arms set of... No, they're set to muscular reinforcement. Speaking, it's very difficult today. Anyway, now I've been looking around a bit for a nice war, and there are a couple of options. One thing I noticed was, while most of this is pretty garbage land down here, there's a Duchy of West Ajuran, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. That is sitting there with 9, alright. 14, 12, 12, 12 development, which for African standards is quite good. And as buildings and stuff, I kind of want it. Definitely, since we need a sort of a consolidated power-based duchy for ourselves, and it's currently not over here in Marrakesh, where I wanted it to be earlier, because we died too early. So maybe we just move our capital down here once we have West Ajuran, we'll see. But that would be an option, and just keep it all for ourselves. It is a 5 province duchy too, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 5? It's like 5. And West Ajuran, that's 5 provinces. So that is pretty sweet. Because I believe we get to keep, I believe the way inheritance works is if our capital is in a duchy that we own, and we own other provinces in that duchy, we get to keep all of it in the inheritance as one little package. And that would be 5 provinces we could just keep, and that would be very nice. So that's a plan. Obviously, we could milk Tib up here for the Duchy of Marrakesh. That would be nice too, wouldn't it? 6 provinces and a bunch of good stuff in here, with 12, 12, 13, 14, and 14 development. There must be one more, right? Is Magnus still in there? Is that still Marcus? No, that's Fesh. I missed one, but whatever it is, it's a lot of development down here, right? 13 and then 3 times 12? No, this is 11. Okay, fine. Never mind. Would be good, but we don't have it. So this is an option. I didn't see any other good duchy options to grab, to be quite frank. I checked down here in Guinea, but Guinea is horrible. Kabu is slightly better, with like 11 and 12 stuff in here, but not nicely sitting in one duchy, I don't believe. Nope. All split among smaller duchies. And there are also ways we can just eat Kabu at some point. We could declare war for Kabu now, if we were so inclined. We have people with very nice claims here for just the whole thing. And that's obviously quite sweet. But they would become our vassal. So it wouldn't be our land, it would just be another vassal. And we need to make sure that they are nice and bory before we do that and stuff. Also, 9,600 troops is currently not what I'm looking to fight, especially in tribal land where we can't mass our forces really. Then there's this mess up here, and there's a bunch of small things we could hit, like the Bilamites or Mazap or this guy here, which would be okay. But I'm thinking, well, still this guy. There's one thing I'm thinking here, but 2 other options first, as I mess up my own plan here. We could hit Sweden or West Francia. Now, both of these are big bada-booms. I mean, Sweden currently not doing super well, but they have some friendly friends, and West Francia is pretty powerful. Also, I'm sure they're way ahead of technology compared to us. So, that's a thing. Also, with them being all of the way over there, it's going to be super hard to get a lot of war score from occupation. I don't think I'm going to send my hordes into France here. That seems like a bad idea. So what we would be relying on is having the port wall occupied. And I've been trying to read up on that. There is a ticking war score, we knew this. And the wiki doesn't say anything about a limit to that ticking war score. And it says it can dominate everything else after a while. So that sounds to me like it would be infinite. Now, I don't know how quickly that ticks up or anything, but that would certainly be potential, right? Grab like Yaya here and just sit on it. They want to ship over, sure, kill him. And then after a while, just win the game, win the war. And then we have one province. The one issue I have with this, well, multiple issues, but the main issue I have with this is that it will certainly take a while, and in CK it's difficult to declare wars while you're at war. I believe you can, as long as you have no troops raised. So we'd have to take the land, then settle down our troops, and then attack somebody else. But it will keep us busy for quite a while. But we have to do this anyway at some point in time, and maybe it's now, while we're not that powerful. Maybe. The other thing is, these are obviously powerful enemies. Now, West Francia right now is in a bunch of losing wars. They're sitting on 3k troops. I don't remember if they have any friends. If I were to conquer county here, they do not. Well, they have one friend, but they're clearly... The Duke of Mallorca is not particularly scary. But they can add extra friends at any time. This is not EU. Alliances can be made after the fact, and they could bring somebody in. And you, well, you don't have any children, that's helpful. That's going to reduce the amount of alliances you can make, but you are pretty young. You're 17, you have a spouse who is not infertile. She's a bit wheezing though. But there might be children there. And if they're willing to betroth them early, they could get alliances that would punch me in the gut. That would be very unfortunate. Still, it's an option. We went for Sweden, which is sort of samey. It's further away. They also have no troops now losing wars right now, which makes timing kind of nice. They do have an ally here that brings 4,800 people from Galicia, Volhynia, who's probably ahead of technology as well. Southern Baltic Empire. Ooh. Nice. I've not seen that one before. Who's the lord of the Southern Baltic Empire? High Queen Najesha. Najeya? That's cool. But hey, I'm not really into attacking the Byzantines right now. They are slightly powerful. Gulp. So, last option before we start playing. Hey, it's only almost 10 minutes. We go for Constantine. That's the easy option. Constantine is a low-hanging fruit here. It's 14 development with nice buildings and stuff. Tons of place for holdings if we ever want to start building more holdings. And this guy has no friends. And we could just attack him for a county. We can't really take him for a duchy because all of these places are different duchies, which is just... I hate it. But we could take Constantine off him. And that would be a nice thing to do, right? You are in a losing war, in a holy war for the Emirate of Cairo. And now that might be a bit of an issue, mightn't it? It's for not Constantine. It's not necessarily going to stop them from taking Constantine because it's a holy war, but it's... Well, it's a holy war for just an emirate, right? For a duchy. And holy wars for duchies do not have that clause that you need to get to keep other land. So, no, it's fine. They won't take Constantine. Cool, who are you anyway? Are you the Byzantines again? Maybe not, maybe you're my people. You look like my people. Yeah. Here you go, Uncle Tib. I do like that. Even if it increases Tib's power base, that's good for us. Nice. I'm feeling Constantine. Yeah. I think if I was more secure in my power base, I would be happy doing West Francia and Sweden here. But right now I still want stuff that helps me be stronger, and that these wars are not going to do that. So let's do Constantine. I have marked Christina Marek here, this lady. because she's at fault for an alliance between Ajuran and Kabu, which I don't like. Well, this marriage is at fault. And she is relatively killable here. 63% chance to hit and 78% to not be discovered. And that's with our Spy Master on disrupting schemes. We go for stabby action. What does that do here? Gives 93 of not being discovered, 78 to hit. That's pretty good. And there are things that can change that, right? So I'm tempted by this. Because if we stop that alliance, then we can either attack our way into Ajuran for that sweet little duchy, or we can just grab all of Kabu. I think I like that. Obviously I wouldn't mind a higher chance to actually kill, but... Well, we have this person use a much better Spy Master. And actually kinda doesn't hate me. Doesn't like me much though. And you're a member of my house. I feel safer with her, honestly. Right now. While we don't have the power to... or the energy to sway her. Or him. Her? This person. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay with you. I think I'm gonna stop, put you on stabby. I'm gonna start a scheme to murder this person, and if we can invest in making that a bit more better, then that would be fine. One thing we could do is we could increase our own stabbiness a bit, potentially. How good is our wife? Speaking of our wife, oh, she's not very good. Bisa said in the comment section that I should remember to kill my wife. Get rid of her. I know she said kill. You could just divorce. I don't know why we wanted that. Sure, her stats aren't great, so we're not getting the greatest of all stats. It's fair. But she is Herculean, so that's kind of nice. I do want that in my family. So I'm not sure why we'd get rid of her. She is a bit of a, what, fornicator or something, right? No? Maybe we lost that secret. I feel like we had a secret on her and she did something evil. But maybe that's incorrect. Maybe my father had that secret. Or my grandfather, I guess. Grant type. Why would I grant? Oh, because the jury stuff. No. We're not going that way. Not interested. Okay, let's go. Let's go get some gameplay. And I think we're going to quickly grab Constantine. Quick smash and grab. And then you joined my scheme. You hate my guts. I don't like that much. But hey. I think we're going to attack Constantine, take it, and then maybe if things are still looking bad for either the Frankians or the Swedes, we're going to maybe start that thing afterwards. Or something completely different is going to happen. Anything in here? I did just check, but I feel weird if it says 14 up there, even though most of this is just fine. I mean, yeah, we're in line to inherit a lot of titles. Maybe we could finagle something there by murdering a few people, but it's not in the county of Marrakesh, but 4th in line is just so far away. That's too much murder. I'm not into it. Family members can get... 2 family members can get married though. What's this? My sister, Daurama Daura, and my half-sister. But my sister we should be interested in, right? Half-sister we didn't really find anybody to... Oh, right, the Tersh plotter. We do like a matrilineal marriage. And we do like people to have nice inheritable traits. Like Mr. Beautiful Yassi Boy here. He was called Yassi Boy, but not of my family. Tisk tisk, how dare somebody else take my family names. A giant, which it is congenital, interesting. Not considered that trait really before. Health penalty, attraction opinion. It's mostly an opinion and a prowess thing. Could get that in here. Get Yim in there with his... He's a Herculean giant. Gee. Herculean. More beauties. More beauties. Should be looking at the stats too. That's a genius. Now by getting a genius, we ensure genius children. That is tempting. He's 56, but you know. What's a casual 40 years of age difference, eh? Anybody growing up that's really cool? Bunch of family. Tib. How dare you use that name? Should have been me. All the good people are my family. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We've been breeding quite nicely. Wait, who are you? You're my vassal. You're a genius and comely, at least. You're Bori and Hausa. What's your land? I mean, he's very young. You have the county of Vataga, which is... Oh, in my land. Well, he's my vassal, so obviously he's in my land. I mean, he's a tempting choice. Because that way we get to get this genius, comely person into our family. Children will be of our family, the land will be inherited in our family, and that's about it. The only disadvantage I see is that we have to wait like 9 years or something before they can actually have children. She's probably gonna go astray in the meanwhile, the evil planner that she is. You know. Get to know the kid, why don't ya? And she even gets some prestige for it. Matrilineal, done. Back to planning. Wait, let's get Constantine done. You declare war, conquer county. Constantine is correct. 75 prestige, 1,000 men, so we can simply crush him with our mad arms. So we can do the usual song and dance of yes, no, and then I might even do the thing again where I just use the mercs that I still have and the onagers. Give them a siege person, get them on there. I'm gonna drop these again. If the enemy actually comes in with decent forces here... oh, we are on the pilgrimage, I forgot. We should be able to instantly raise more troops, it'll be fine. Pay money for foreign guards because we prowess and levy size. Levy size. I actually do not want the reduction in intrigue right now. Because we're trying to stab somebody and we have a couple of levels of devotion. So let's, for the first time ever, take the foreign guards. Excellent. That alliance is going to save our bacon. With this 150 people or whatever we had. How's there more stuff here now? I should have checked. I've been looking for war opportunities in between episodes. I have not checked around for imprisoning people. I should do that soon. Not on screen though, or on video. But if we can find those, or if we can find somebody interesting there that maybe has land we can take after we imprison them or something, that wouldn't be too bad. I become a pilgrim, I gain piety, I might become a wise man. And I did. Wise man. Unless I was already, but we'll see in a minute. Definitely got that same faith opinion, which is gonna help. Yeah, we're a wise man. Nice. Plus 10 Boreal opinion, that's huge. That's just huge for our not getting rebelled against plans. Look at these guys almost liking me now. 17. I think I'm gonna give this, whoever we're scheming on right now. Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy one more round of swaying. And when that is done, we can just... we can sway somebody else. Now you... Can I actually... Would I be able to raise troops here? While you're not in the country yet. County. Yeah, well, let's have him lock in. I know there's a thing going on there, I just want you... Populace have disbanded, probably because of that Bori opinion, very nice. Now I'm gonna pop an instant army here. Hello! You don't need to recruit any more people, you're just here to crunch this guy. Gee. The instant nature of men-at-arms is pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. Alright. We're still fighting any enemies. 6 knights. Well, 5 knights and a guy, I guess. I'm gonna stamp these down too. Save even more money. I think. Ah, right. Divine Guidance. Yes, please. Begin in peace. Well, what some people might call peace. Here we go. Lifestyle experience. Not that we're doing learning right now, but it's highly likely that I want to go back to that. Why is there 16 already? Prisoners. Who are you? Prisoned by you. Herculean guy. Isn't there somebody in my prison I want to recruit? Oh, that didn't work, even though she grew up. I remember. I remember not knowing why it didn't work. Now this Herculean guy, with a bunch of claims on the Kingdom of Kabu, among other things. Can I release you for conversion and joining me? I also can't make you join me. Why is this? It's not because he has claims. We've made people with claims join before. He's not an heir to anything. Why can I not recruit him from this screen anymore? You can just convert him, let him go. Maybe keep him around as, well, around in the world as potential marriage material with that Herculean gene. Yeah, it seems fine. Come, Bori, and leave me. It'll be okay. And then what about your sister, Aisha? I assume it's your sister. I assume I also cannot negotiate you in. Nope. But you're not Herculean. I'll take money for you. Sure, 24 ducats will do. I wish I could marry Zainab after somebody nice. Not as in a friendly husband, no. Wait, how did this war not reach its conclusion? I mean, it ended. But not with the conquest of the duchy by my subject, did it? It's unfortunate. Did they convert? Did you like convert to Bori? No. I don't understand. There was a holy war going on here. By a subject of Tibbs. We look at Tib. Are you Tib? You're Tib. You don't look as so good anymore. You don't look so good until Uncle Tib. One of your vassals, like some lady. There are multiple of those, aren't there? Princess Barkissa of Kanem-Bornu. Maybe. No truces. I don't understand. Well, I'm gonna keep doing my war, even if you are not expanding my empire as you should. That also means that we probably have to do a lot more sieging, which probably means I should raise a few more people, right? So we can siege that capital down. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Raise. Stop raising. Give me something with a siege person and get on there. Give me that capital. You guys stand down. Now I should be using levies for this probably, but they would take time to raise. Oh, we've done our circle on this. No. You're swayed enough. I want to sway somebody else. I want to sway one of the people who have the claim on the Kingdom of Kabu. Which now I really can't find out, can I? Because I can't declare wars while troops are raised. I should have put them in the outliner, but I don't think I did. You're being stabbed, you're my half-sister, and you're a prisoner I want to recruit. Can't. Now... I know there are people down here somewhere, but... I probably recognize their face. Nah, I probably won't. Who am I kidding? I probably wouldn't. Is there a reverse thing? Can I go into the Empire Kingdom thing and then see claimants? Now, these are in the line of succession, but these are not the people in my realm. Claimants. Claimants, like you, for example. You are a vassal of mine, you are, so are you, so are you. Oh nice, it's sorted by that. At least it feels like it is. Maybe it's sorted by power, because they all have troops. That's why they're yeah, military strength. Either way, it's fine. Now, we would have to pick one of these to back. Obviously, this guy has some sort of extra opinion penalty on me. Foreign culture group. Okay, so that's the difference. Then among these three, they're all very similar in power. What about you? You're a schemer, child of a concubine, super stabby, and not much else. Not sure I want that kind of vassal necessarily. Greedy, brave, and impatient. He's not ambitious, at least. Alright. That's not the back. How did I do this? I went to the kingdom, I went to claimants, and then there they are. Number 2. Number 1. It's the siege boy, that makes him interesting. He's improvident, just, patient, and temperate. That sounds like an easier to control vassal. I mean, he's worse in all the stats and stuff, but might be easier to control. He's losing a subjugation war. He's running, though. So that's not a problem. Alright. Number 3 would be you. Top diplomat, otherwise utter garbage, compassionate, generous, paranoid. Bit of a drunkard, one-eyed, wounded. Kinda like him most. If it wasn't for the fact that he has a health condition here, and he's a drunkard, which is already a health condition. Even though it's only tiny. I hope improvident doesn't hurt my tax income from him. But then again, he won't even be my direct vassal, so that's probably fine. He's in debt and making no money. Maybe that gives me chances to make him like me for a little money. He should like money more than this. Anyway, let's go ahead and sway him. Oh, 78% though. That's not great. Ah, because he's paranoid. Fine, who else did we have? Not the stabby guy. I don't like the stabby guy. You. Do they all have health conditions? Are they all improvident? Is that the same guy? Just patient temperate? No. If I were to sway you, we should have nice numbers. Yeah, let's start with scheme. Alright, back to war. Well, quote-unquote war. New temples established. Oh, that's just cheaper construction in Taza, which is not, unfortunately, my place. Wouldn't mind somebody building a temple there, get me some more money. Because that's costly. Life's costly and we don't have any income. So yeah, are we unpaused? We are, we're just on super slow speed. Speed 3. What's this about? What's all this then? You're attacking the Tahert conquest for the Sheikdom of Tabasa. But Tahert is my people, isn't it? So why would you be Tahert? Sultan Musa ibn al-Kazim of the Bilzimit Sultanate. Who does not have Tahert. Oh, is this? Ah, the duchy is originally the Duchy of Tahert. I see, I see. Could beat them up for some prestige. It's gonna cost us some money. Do I care? They take Tabasa. Is that at least in the duchy he controls? No. Makes taking these two off him harder. So I'm feeling killing these guys. That might not end the war, to be fair. But it should certainly make it more difficult for these guys to take Tabasa, and maybe once we are done with our war. Oops, stop raising those troops. I don't need 1 million people here. I just want these guys to be gone so I can sit on Tabasa. So I can sit on Tabasa. So my plan would have to be to siege these guys down, or kill these, hurt these guys so much that these people over here have the ability to fight back. You have a claim on the Empire of Kanembornu, my vassal. Which costs me a bunch of prestige, and I hate him. Well, we're not a fan, are we now? I doubt he's gonna declare war for that. But you never know. Prisoner died in my dungeons. Die shot these two. Whoa. That was disgusting. Just popped him. Yeah, maybe that gives our maybe that gives our frenemy here the chance to actually win his war. At least he has 239 troops now. That's 75, and the enemy does not. Assassin, well, oof, our chances are not great. Huh? Escaped unharmed. She gained watchful for 2 years. +5. +5 is not a lot of hostile scheme resistance. I don't know what we can do to make that much easier, much better. Obviously the chance is going to be worse now. I still want her dead. I believe the husband... Oh, we have a really good chance on the husband now. Never mind. You'll pay someday, Christina. We get another murder secret, which I'm not a fan of. Hey, you. But first you don't succeed. Kill the husband. Ooh. I don't like the sound of that. We'll pause. My wicked deeds have apparently gone for unpunished for far too long. Holy retribution, Allah have mercy on you, for you shall grant me none, eh? Ready? The troops. Well, end this war for one. Stand down the troops, I think. If I can, I cannot. Because they're not in friendly territory. Now, who declared war on me? The Fadlids over here? The Iberians? Aye. Alright. Fun is... It's not going my way. Why is everybody feeling that... Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad at figuring out that I'm weak. I mean, so far we've been attacked by weak people. Which is not these guys, clearly. Oh, is there no strait in... No, there's a strait in Gibraltar. But we've never been declared war upon before, except for rebellions, and now war... Well, they do like to do that, don't they? Are you really at war with me? No, right? No. It's just still red from the earlier war. No. Give me more troops. How do we play this? We're fighting against, what, 7,000 people? That's it? We have more. Where are those other bunch of thousand people? What does it say in 9th? Oh, that's just my total available soldiers, I see. So roughly my idea would be to hold Gibraltar and take their land over here. And probably take a white piece as soon as we can. Although in a holy war we'd have to see, oops, what the rewards are for winning. But in general, I'm quite interested in keeping them at 0. Meaning a white piece. You don't get much from winning a war in CK. So that's my daughter and player heir. And you became 3 years of age and you became rowdy. Which is certainly not my favorite outcome, is it? Now again, I don't care about martial stats. So I guess if anything we train her in being stabby. Apparently I can't choose that yet. But that seems like the only reasonable choice. Hello! Another war? And I'm not paused again? Come on, game. Who are you? Another 4,000 people attacking me. I'm not happy. Not happy. Well, 4,000 people in where? What? You? You declared war on me? I mean, clearly you must have brought allies. But this feels like something we can beat with the good old siege down his capital and win tactic. Who are your allies? Kabu again. It's Kabu again. Alright. I'll rally the troops. You actually brought you 7,000 already. Not too big a fan of that. Now, I've planned. I know how we want to beat this. I think. But we're going to have to do that next episode. We're already 40 minutes in. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, even if I do get declared upon. And please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say to me, then the comment section might be a nice place for that. Thank you folks for watching and see you next time.